Okay, so one time I was at work and my boss came in my office and he asked me was I single. I said why. He said just a curious question. I said I'm okay but yes I am. Ever since then he continued to ask me out on movie nights and all my favorite places. Mind you, IDK how he knows all these things. Most of my coworkers I had lunch with was complaining about him also, and he just kept asking. Next day I went to work. He kept insisting that I give him a hug every day in the morning before clocking in and heading to my office, until he thought it was okay to touch my ass and I punched him in the chin and proceeded to my office after work. That day I decided to go and talk to the police about it. The next day I came into work and while I was on the way in, the police, with my boss in handcuffs, was on the way out. I have a story. So basically in 6th grade my pay coach was like, you have really good form on your squats. I'm going to take a video to put in the slideshow for the incoming 6th graders. So he took the video and I was kinda suspicious because like, what the fuck, and he was kinda creepy anyway, so nothing happened. But then the next year in 7th grade I asked one of the 6th graders that was supposed to be at the presentation about the video and they were very confused. They said there was no video, there wasn't even a presentation, and that coach didn't even go to the assembly. I haven't told anyone about it except a few friends, but I still get weird vibes from him. Okay, one time at my school this crusty ass bitch asked our school nurse to watch her bag and the nurse said yes because she's a nice ass queen period. Meanwhile the bitch left school and a few minutes later the nurse noticed blood leaking from the backpack. So fucking obviously she looks in that shit, she found a dead ass baby. Obviously that bitch was shocked ASF. IDK know how it died, but why the fuck would she do that? Anyways, Chile, the story is on the news in Syracuse. So when I was in 5th grade I liked a boy, we'll call him Carrot. I had just moved schools and also I thought he was cute. We ended up quote unquote dating, but you know how elementary school relationships are. It was all awkward and dumb. I ended up breaking up with Carrot and he low-key got so depressed. I kind of felt bad, but then his best friend ended up telling me he liked me. We'll call him Apple. So anyways, I was like I don't see you like that. But then Apple's best friend said he liked me. We'll call him Banana, but Banana was like really cute, so I ended up dating him. Apple got a little upset and I kind of felt bad. Banana although ended up breaking up with me. So then Apple came up again and said to give him a chance. I said okay and then we dated. Carrot became more depressed and I was like fucking shit dude. Overall I have now realized 5th grade me really said I'm for the team. I seriously went for each of their best friends. Okay, so basically, this one time me and my friends got really drunk, so we decided it would be a good idea to go into the bathroom and replace our friend's mom's face wash with fake tan. The next day she came to my house looking like an orange and tried to blame it all on me, so I slammed the door in her face and the handle broke her nose. When I was 5 I used to play Movie Star Planet and I would talk to older guys. This one time a guy messaged me and I asked him to be my boyfriend and he said yes. I didn't think it would last long, so I kept talking to him until he asked to see what I looked like. I got really scared, so I blocked him and never told anyone about this incident. So at my school we have this thing called emphasis and it happens every year where you have to study a topic within the big topic, which at the time was Cleopatra. But you have to use the school laptops. This one guy in 8th grade decided it would be a good idea to look up sex on the computers and the teachers found out and he got expelled. LMAO, please comment challenges to do while I play smirking cat face. So one time I was with my best friend in Florida and we had our bikes, so we biked to Starbucks and when we got there we ordered our drinks and we were going to sit outside, but when we walked out of the store, our bikes were gone. We saw someone with a truck who had our bikes on the back and we yelled at them to stop because that was our only way of getting home, and they told us that they would give the bikes back to us if we got in their truck. We were really scared, but we left our phones at our beach house and had no way of contacting our parents, so we just decided to go in the truck. Once we were in the car the guy told us that if we made too much noise or tried to call for help he would kill us with his shotgun. We found a knife near us and we managed to get in the front of his van and stab him in the arm, but he was still conscious and the truck was still moving, so we jumped out of the door and we haven't told anyone since. So one time when I was like 8 I was at my friend's house and we were wrestling for no reason, and then my mom had to come pick me up and my sister came too. She started fighting too. She then pushed me into a corner of a wall and I cracked my head open. My head was bleeding all over my friend's carpet. I got staples in my head, but a few weeks later when I needed to get them out it hurt so much that they had to have the heaviest weighing nurse lay on me, but I kicked my doc in the nuts while he was taking them out, kissing cat face. You can add me. When I was 7 years old I had a bracelet on and had to go to the bathroom. I step into a stall to do my business, but my bracelet fell into the toilet with the piss. So I told my teacher about it and she had to get it out with a glove. I never bothered on cleaning it, but that same teacher quit. I wonder why. Monkey covering eyes. So in February 15th, 2020 I was at my cousin's house, then I was sitting down, then my phone fell out of my pocket and he picked it up for me, but then I told him to give it to me and no he didn't. He went through my phone and I got nervous because I thought he was going through my search history, and he was. At that time I had Android and at that time I thought I deleted my full search history, but no I didn't. Then he saw a lot of stuff, if you know what I mean, like FUB, and then he told my other cousin cause they saw, and it was Overwatch videos, and I told him that I was just scrolling to see what was it, and then I told him to not tell my brother, and to this time my cousin never told my brother. Okay, so basically one time when I was 7 my neighbors had this hamster that had a cage outside of their house, which was directly next to mine. He would always come into my yard and destroy the flowers that me and my best friend would grow. One day I got so mad cause he ruined my favorite flower, so I ran over him with my small Power Wheel car like 8 times. I killed him, but I thought he was sleeping. When I found out I killed him, I buried him under the flower he ruined and never said anything. So one day I was in 2nd grade and it was the last day of school. I saw one of my friends crying the whole time and I never knew why until I remember a couple weeks before the office told him not to wait for his sibling when leaving somewhere, and to this day I'm not sure if my friend's sibling is alive or not, because I haven't seen him. Okay, so I think I was like in 3rd grade-ish. We were going school supply shopping. So everyone thing was fine. We got to Target and got to the school supplies area, and then I had to pee suddenly. And I was holding it for seemed like 1 minute, and I pissed myself in the main Target school supplies aisle. My shorts were wet, but I got a sweater and covered it up, and then I saw a wet floor sign a couple minutes later. This is my story if you see this. So one time me and my friend decided to skip because we wanted to help her cousin pass out cupcakes. Our teacher told them we got in trouble and got sent to the principal office. On the way we look to the left and we see our computer teacher Anne, our art teacher, doing the ding dong, and she was commenting that his stick was small, and he saw us and he said OMG and he said get out. So we closed the door and went on. The principal was really nice, so she let us go. As we were leaving I noticed my bracelet was in there and I walked in to get my bracelet, and there I see my computer teacher and my art teacher fucking. They bribed me with $120 to keep the secret and I never told anyone.